He woke me up at 4 a.m. I don't think he did.
I think about 4 a.m. every day.
No, I tried to I got like weird sleeping schedule issues. That's about it. Anyway, I'm
Oh.
streaming at the moment, so
Yeah, okay.
whatever the context of that conversation is, it's probably like something that I would have to like hear accurately to recall. And
Yeah. I don't know, it's fine, yeah. Oh, this nasal thing sucks.
let me check my stream, see what's up with that. Can you hear myself? Okay, there you go. So I gotta get 2 photographs.
Yeah. Legend of Hero.
Legend of Heroes, Trails from Zero.
Okay. Oh my god. I don't know, is it really a good idea to, like, having a flu while I'm watching?
I mean, the thing you want to avoid is it cutting back drastically on your sleep, since that's going to be the means by
Yeah.
which you recover.
Yeah.
Aside from that, unless you're like doing it like an all-nighter, it's probably nothing to worry
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be running on this for quite so long, since this is something that we're kind of doing on a whim.
Right, right. Yeah, I do like the art style a bit.
Yeah, this was originally a PSP game from Japan from like 2010 that finally made it to America around this time. Oh, what's this on the floor?
Yeah.
Area east of the intersection. So right now I'm doing a side quest where I have to take 9 photographs
Yeah.
for a journalist. Let me see how many I've taken so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 2 more.
Okay.
Bogart Gate.
Have you been hearing about all these rats that have been, like, coming into the films?
Yeah, I've been seeing like stuff about rat infestations, but it's one of the few things I haven't looked into.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, I guess they're around, but no one really does anything or talks about it. Yeah.
And with pest control, like, it's been weird the way that mice have changed due to the changing ecology. 2 years of having to cannibalize each other because they weren't getting any food from us, any litter or
Yeah.
scraps. And you know how mice are, they have to eat all the time or
Right.
else they die.
Yeah. I think mice are safer than rats, right? Or
Supposedly they are, because when you say rat, people freak out, but when you say mice,
yeah.
they're like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever use them interchangeably, then you'll see how, like, quickly people, like, freak out. Because they're like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, he really meant rat. No, I'm like, no, it was just I used the wrong word, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see. There's supposed to be some type of intersection. Let's see places that I... Oh, I already got the one for West Crossbow Highway, so... Mains Mountain Path, Stargazer Tower, Oracle Road, from Cliff of the Ancient Graveyard.
So did they like change the UI or anything, or is it just like a port, or?
It's a straight port. On the other hand, the Switch and the PC versions are based off the Vita port, so they're a bit more enhanced. Here they just filtered the resolution so it wouldn't be a 480p game.
Huh, okay.
I'm over leveled here, which is why we're not getting the turn-based battles. I'm just like shooting.
Yeah.
Like he has this, she has this, but slow.
Yeah.
Okay, so where is Stargazer's Tower? Let me try to recall. I think I gotta go to St. Ursula, let me see, the medical college. Yeah, I think so, because it hasn't said anything about that.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's really interesting to see, what is it, DT or what is his name, the streamer who did Sonic?
DTD Dust to Dust.
Yeah. Yeah. Where did you meet him?
We go back since like 2017.
Oh, okay.
Actually, 2016.
Yeah. Huh.
We used to both like follow Dark Kefka because we're big Final Fantasy fans.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that's Stargazer's Tower. But there's another one around here, Ursula Road. First area from Crossbell, go east across the bridge and examine the spot on the platform. So if you see another bridge, I guess this one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is probably it.
Yeah.
They didn't voice act this part.
Interesting.
Yeah. The Trails games like usually voice act storied cutscenes, but side quests are usually left to just text only.
Yeah. I feel like I'm trying to think of like a game that either didn't use voice acting or I guess they started with text, right? You know, like when they started PS1 games, text, right? Or
A lot of games are back in the day were text only.
yeah. Okay.
Tear Bomb, cool. Oh, I can't do it like that. I gotta actually play the game now.
Oh god. I didn't realize that was a gun. I thought it was a stick or something.
Let me see, alright. That thing's gonna die in the next turn from its burns. Oh no, it actually survived.
So it's just like a pistol, or?
What, the woman's weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, she just has like a pistol.
Okay.
She's the only police officer who's using like a normal police officer weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, Lloyd has tonfas, and they're kind of like batons, but like Japanese.
Yeah.
Let me see. Stargazer's Tower. So we just gotta make our... Oh, something's on the floor. Let me pick it up.
Yeah.
Eye drop. I wouldn't pick up an eye drop from the floor.
Yeah. Germs.
Let me get his ass. Like a little duck's birds in the head.
Yeah. I wonder, like, who comes up with the design like, when they do this stuff, like, oh, I'm drawing horns and this and this.
It's... One of the things I don't really like about a lot of JRPG games is that enemy designs aren't based like on the ecology of the area.
Yeah.
Like, for example, this thing with horns, like, why would it be here? It looks like it should be, you know, this animal that, like, eats other animals and shit like that. Yeah. And yet it's, like, in this place that looks like it's for cows and
yeah.
eating off ruminants. I mean, cows got horns too, but, you know, this thing looks, it don't look like an herbivore.
Yeah.
Unless it's here to, like, eat the other animals that are doing that, but look at this place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I don't even have to go into the tower.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm just looking at all these videos of first time trails. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, this game is like 60 hours long to beat.
Okay.
And it ends on a cliffhanger, so you have to buy another 60-hour game to see how it all pays off.
What? Okay. So you have to pay for both to finish it?
Yeah, I mean, think about people in Japan who actually had to, like, wait a whole year. I just gotta wait 6 months.
Yeah.
That's really how the Trail series is. I mean, the Cold Steel games that were set in another country, you had to basically get 4 games for that, and 2 consoles.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those banana peppers. That's probably my favorite enemy design.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I take back everything I said about the If I was that monster, I would be here just for those banana peppers. You see, now it all makes sense. Why is he here? What does he eat? That's what he eats. He's not coming here to eat these, like, gremlins.
Yeah.
Or what's this, like, pineapple starfruit thing? See, that makes sense.
Yeah. We should be, like, making new fruits or something, like, combination of peppers and something.
I mean, people do that. We haven't had bananas until, like, 4,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So... Thing is, you're gonna find a lot of new fruits in Asia, not so much America.
Yeah.
Like the bananas we have, I forgot what they're called, Cavendishes. We used to have gross whatever bananas, but we stopped making the gross ones. Well, that's actually what they're called, something gross.
Yeah.
Because they got a virus. Is, you know, going to like make those bananas extinct, so they don't exist anymore. Gross Michels.
Okay.
So every time you get like a banana flavored dessert, it doesn't really taste like banana. It's because they taste like Gross Michel's bananas, which don't exist anymore, unless you buy like one for $2,000.
Yeah. Okay.
Whereas Cavendishes,
Uh-huh.
yeah, those are the ones that like we get, and there's no like Cavendish flavored banana candy or dessert.
Yeah.
Those are about to
Nice.
become extinct too.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, because once they get the new fungi, bacteria, the bananas we know of that we've had since we were children,
Uh-huh.
those are gonna be mostly extinct,
Jeez.
and we're gonna have like a new banana breed that we're gonna think, that doesn't taste like banana.
So essentially, bananas have been changed over time.
Yeah, bananas
Yeah.
have been like extinct, resurrected. They're like pandas or buffalo.
Okay.
Alright, let me turn in this quest. Let me see if I get the full points. So I'm gonna have to save something.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of thing that don't really finish it. I need like something to like start like you do, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I mostly do that with gaming now, but with other things, I've been holding back. Like, it's taking me like 2 years to finish this one book.
Yeah.
That's about something that I'm actually interested in.
Yeah.
But other things I kind of do because I have to. Like, there's no other choice.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Submit photos. I'll check the grade I got and see if I did it correct.
Okay. Oh. Do they let you submit any kind of photos or?
No, it's got to be photos from a certain amount of certain places that are selected.
Okay.
You kind of gotta look at like a secret power up.
Yeah.
Okay. This probably would have looked a lot better on the PSP, that tiny screen.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm just looking at the, oh wow, look at this cool art for this PlayStation 1 game.
Yeah. I think Japan's got a lot of good design. Like they know how to design stuff. Yeah.
Well, they still emphasize knowing how to draw, which is something that we stopped doing when we started doing like graphic design based stuff.
Yeah.
In the West, that used to be the same thing. Like if you look at the Italians, they're like you had to know how to draw to do anything, medicine, engineering, fucking growing vegetables.
Yeah. Bananas. Probably not, but yeah.
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. Is he bullying that little ass kid? Let me check this guy out. Hey punk, did I say so you could bump into me?
God.
You dropped your wallet, moron. Get it together.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh yeah, this is my wallet. Sweet, thanks. What's he doing? Better we stay out of it. He accidentally helped a kid get his wallet while trying to bully him.
What? You just
And
was
little
like
kid-
you dropped. Sorry, what?
Yeah, basically the little kid accidentally dropped his wallet. He's like, hey, you brought your wallet, punk. What's the matter with you? You bumped into me or some shit. And the kid's like, doesn't realize he's being bullied. He's like, oh shit, you found my wallet, thanks. Yeah, he was a
like-
boss fight in the first prologue chapter, but he was actually pretty easy. Vald.
Yeah. That seems like something that would happen in real life. Yeah.
Like, remember that SpongeBob episode where like SpongeBob had that dude in his boating class who was like, "I'm gonna kick your butt."
Yeah.
Just like this type of shit.
Yeah.
Let me see. How many U materials do I have to upgrade my weapon? No, this is it.
You know what's weird is like we've lost like 5 different celebrities in their 60s, and I'm like, 60 is pretty young. Like, how are these people dying so early?
Well, no, there's a lot of chronic conditions that they probably were dealing with for a long time, cancers and things like that.
Yeah.
That one like gay celebrity who you used to see like in a lot of like gay Twitter memes, he died the day after he finally got his first house at like 70 something because he got hit by a car the next day.
Oh yeah. So,
Alright, so I don't think I got the U materials, although there was another way for me to find out. Well, now time for my favorite quest in the game.
okay. Which one?
This
Finding. Oh. Wait. What quest is this?
I mean, this is the quest where you gotta find some guy's like missing child.
Oh, okay.
So this is what I don't like about the translation for this.
Yeah.
Lloyd called him by his first name in the Japanese voice acting, but here they call him by his last name in the translation.
Huh. Okay. It's weird.
I guess they wanted to keep the formality, like, you know, over here we would say, like, you know, Mr. last name, but it's already kind of established that they're on first name basis anyway.
Yeah. Weird.
It's like they're trying to like Americanize it a little bit, but they're missing the point of you don't gotta Americanize it that much because it's gonna confuse the shit out of people like me who know a little bit of Japanese.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get my wires crossed like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Let's get some money and see our grade.
Yeah. And
Oh, she said my favorite line, wah wah.
huh.
Let me see, how many... Which one was that? Alright, let's see. The many views of Crossbell. Alright, I got all the points I needed for that one, so... Let me save just in case the power goes out. No, but that's something that I've been taught to do.
Oh, yeah.
Save just in case, because this is an autosave game. Because
Yeah.
if it was, it would actually be worse. Because there's so many decisions you can make in this game that if you make a slightly worse one, you lose grade points for like your reports.
Yeah.
So being able to go back and to a previous save file and correct it is necessary. So let's see, where do I have to go? Okay. Chasing Kitty. Okay, France seems to be telling us. Oh, police headquarters. So I gotta. Okay. Sergey. I got a new fishing rod. Before I do that, let me actually go and purchase some fishing bait.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah.
See, I don't even need to know the Japanese, because you wanna know how I know this is the fishing spot?
How?
That big ass fish.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, shop, buy, deluxe dumplings. I can't really fish with those, but we'll get new fishes at least. Alright, let's see, Harbor District. That guy's fast as shit, you saw that?
Yeah. Why is he running around? Oh my god, what the
I think I'll leave those noodles alone.
Yeah.
Got a lot of food already. I mean, let's
like
see how much food I have.
Yeah. Is that just like an NPC or?
That's an NPC.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, cat food, cautionary fill, dark liquid yellow, secrecy part, corn, Bayesian pizza, live popcorn, and stew, immersion cake, rice, white lips. Half of these don't actually sound like food.
Yeah. Wait. Radiant omelet? What? Oh, omelet rice. Okay.
Now, there's a trophy in this game for like making every recipe.
Yeah.
So I got like 8 left.
Yeah.
Alright, so administrative district. Oh, I didn't even know I got enough kills on this. Alright, cool. Let's see. Where is Harold at?
Hello.
The water fountain near the police headquarters, so actually outside. This is why you gotta learn how to read this directions so you don't end up like me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Always.
There he is.
Oh, okay. Oh. Wait, this girl?
That's the mom and dad.
Oh, okay.
That was actually the first accurate translation.
Wow. Should have paid attention, yep. It's weird, the guy with pink hair, I don't know, doesn't seem like Harold.
Well, Harold has like purple hair, and then his wife has like the red hair.
Yeah. Huh. I can't imagine, like, I don't know, just losing a child and being like, oh, help, someone help me find my child, like, oh no.
Yeah, especially like in a city like Crossbow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 9 screens in the game, but it's implied that the city is actually like the biggest, one of the biggest in the country.
Yeah.
Or continent, I mean.
別々に探して通信で連絡を取るのが一番だ。
私もお手伝いさせてください。でないとあの子がコリンが。
落ち着きなさい。皆さん、私たちは一旦住宅街にある自宅に戻ります。その近辺の捜索は私の方で一通り行いますので。
なるほど。その方が効率的でしょう。
You know, I've heard that Narukocho so many times, I still don't know what that word means.
Yeah.
I think it means thank you.
Okay.
自分たちは手分けして他の外交を一通り探してみます。
But like a really specific thank you.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't use like in actual normal conversation unless you're a police officer.
それから息子さんの手がかりになるのは写真があれば一番ですけど。
あ、ちょうど記念祭で撮った写真をゲートと確かここに。
Okay, so I gotta look at this kid. First off, if someone's freaking out that their son is missing and they pull out a picture to help you find him, the first thing you should say is, "Oh, look how cute he is."
美人さんですね。
I can see the resemblance. Yeah. I think the question is, where did you last see him?
あの時みたいなことが。
大丈夫だ。もう絶対にあ
And they said it was like in Central Street or something.
何か事情があるみたいで。
すみません。お願いしてしまって。ちょっと事情がありまして。
Yeah.
いや、気にしないでください。そうだ。写真の他に普段コリン君の持っているような品物はうちには警察犬もいますので、匂いでたどれるかもしれません。
It was actually really smart of Roy to say.
あ、ユッシーのぬいぐるみですか。それでは。
Well, that's that's interesting stuff now.
まあ、焦っちゃって仕方ない。
Alright, let me see if there's anything that I'll get graded poorly on if I do badly.
Yeah.
Okay, there's gonna be a question prompt, and I have to use the first answer. And that's the only thing that I have to do correctly.
管理は安全だろうし、俺たちにどんと任せてくださいね。はい。それでは皆さん、息子をよろしくお願いします。
さてと、どう手分けするかだけど。
Satacho so much, and I don't know what Satacho means. It sounds like a filler word, really like, okay, alright.
Yeah.
But like, the type of alright that you would say, like, if you're like trying to be like a smart guy.
Yeah. Satato.
サイト、来てくれたか。
お疲れ様。
I feel bad for the voice actor who had to pretend to be a dog.
大船に乗った気分でいるというその幼子の匂いは完璧に鍵当ててみせよう。
Oh, that's a big dog. Yeah.
助かるよ。っていうか、来たばかりなのに。
やれやれ。相変わらずとんでもないやつだな。
まあ、それはともかくこの広いクロスでどう分担して捜索し、私はサイトに同行します。彼の言葉を分かる人間がついていた方がいいでしょう。
そうだな。だったら手を
Did they ever? I guess they're still working on 7 remake part 2, right?
Yeah, it's called Rebirth.
Yeah.
サイトにコリン君の匂いを探ってもらってくれ。
了解です。
俺たち3人は
It's gonna come out like next year or next winter. Although the prequel from the PSP Crisis Core back in 2007,
Yeah.
the remaster for that is coming out next month. I'm gonna be playing that after I'm done with this game.
Okay. Yeah.
中央広場。
Yeah, the main character of that is Cloud's best friend, Zack.
Yeah.
ライブは東通りと旧市街全部。
Okay, so East Street and downtown.
行政区と公安区全体、そんな分担でどうか。
あら、あなたの担当だけす。
いや、行政区も公安区も広いし、旧市街だって入り組んでその点、俺の担当はよく通る場所ばかりだから。
なるほど。
You see, she says Naruto so much.
ま、とりあえずその分担で始めてみ
Yeah.
ようぜ。
How is it spelled?
Let me actually look that up.
Yeah.
Well, I can't do it on my phone right now because my phone has two apps going on the same screen.
Yeah.
それではコリン君の捜索。
さてと、
See, he says it so much. You see, it is a filler word because he starts off saying, let's see.
Yeah. I have no idea where this kid. Okay, well, yeah.
Okay, so...
I mean, I just put up like missing kid posters, but yeah.
That's actually true. Like, that would
Yeah.
be what I do.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
お客さんがいない。そうか。午後のステージはもう終わっているのか。
ノイロさん。あれ、どうかしたの？
イリアさん、リーシャン。
なになに、私たちに会いに来たの？夜のステージまで時間があるから一緒にお茶でも飲む？
あ、いや、仕事で立ち寄ったんです。実は。
Work-related business. That's an interesting comment.
確かにここって子供も楽しめる場所で公演中に殴り込んじゃった可能性は。よし、ちょっと待ってなさい。休憩中のメンバーに声をかけて。
Well, I guess people say work-related, yeah.
そこまでお願いするつもりじゃ。
I mean, he could have just said he's on his police duty.
Yeah.
直線ですから私も見回ってきますから。ノイロさんはここで待っていてください。とりあえず劇場に。すみません、お力になれなくて。
いや、そんな。こちらこそお手数かけました。
そのくらいいいわよ。一応劇団長と支配人に男の子のことを。
Lloyd speaks like an old man. Like, he's supposed to be 18, but he uses words like gochirakusa and those phrases. Like,
が、それが確実だと思う。ありがとうございました。夜の公演も頑張ってください。
弟くんの方もね。ノイロさん、またいらしてください。
like you can tell like the character's supposed to be white because they'll have like a super white ass name like Colin, but then if they're Asian, they have like a name like Kilika or Rishia.
Yes.
Okay, that was easy. You know the kid? Oh, he's a cutie. No, I don't. Alright, let's see. What about this guy? A missing child? That's concerning. Let me think. What do you think you are, Jimmy Neutron? He's gonna have a brain blast to figure out where this kid is. You either seen him or you didn't.
Yeah.
It'd be like if someone asked, like, I'm not necessarily a fast thinker, but if you show me a picture of a random dude and ask me if I've seen him that day,
Yeah.
I'll probably give you a yes or no answer on the spot.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to be able to tell you that quickly what I had for breakfast necessarily, but
Yeah. Some people are like, oh, I don't know him, or I don't know. Yeah, I've never, yeah. Is that what is that thing? A lottery thing?
it's a casino.
Oh,
So do you think a little boy made it to a casino?
yeah, God. Oh, jeez. Hey, ma'am, don't mind if you've seen a little boy walk into a casino. Could you please let me know?
Alright. So we definitely didn't go here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. The hotel. What about the pizza stand? Little kids like pizza. Okay, we finally got a lead. So you see, I had to use my brain. What do kids like?
Yeah.
They
Exactly.
like pizza
Food,
stands.
pizza.
I'm pretty confident he hasn't passed by in the last hour at least. The crowd's been gone for a long time. So, it was like over an hour ago. Alright, what about this woman? Alright, let's see. I think we thoroughly searched this place. Where's the other place that Lloyd said he was gonna search?
Yeah.
Arkan CL asked if they, but he wasn't there. So I'll take the Entertainment District, Central Square, Station Street, and West Street. Alright, Central Square, Station Street, and West Street. Alright, well, I can get to there. I think it'd be shorter if I went that way, but okay, you want me to...
Yeah.
Oh, he really wants me to stay here. I was gonna move to like another spot. What about this girl? This is an ice cream spot. You know what kids like?
Yeah.
Even more than pizza? Ice cream.
Ice cream. Somebody tell me where the kid is, yeah.
What about this little ass kid? Alright, let's see.
I don't know if it's true about the rumors of the Jimmy Neutron reboot, because that would be, I don't know how they would reboot that show.
I mean, it's interesting because the show was already like one of the first 3D ones that like looked
Yeah.
kind of good. Like,
Yeah.
there were 3Ds in the past, but they looked kind of shitty.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how they would pull that off.
Yeah.
No, they have a lot more wiggle room because if they were able to make 3 look good back then and they make it look
Yeah.
bad now
Yeah.
with like the improvements in technology, then they'll just look like idiots.
Yeah.
I had to go up to... Let's use our brains for a second. If no one on the first floor saw it, what made you think that someone on the second floor would see it? Is this kid Spider-Man? Oh, okay, so
you
I gotta
see-
look for a cherry.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it keeps telling us to go to Central Square, and I want to go to Central Square, but it ain't letting me. What about this, like, Asian woman? Okay, no. You know, I've never bothered with the casino. Oh, they're finally letting me go through.
Finally.
こちらロイドです。
こちらなんで東通りは人止めギルドの受付にも聞いたが
Oh, I thought, wait, is that a pocket watch or a phone?
It's supposed to be like a phone in this universe.
分かった。
Okay.
こちらも引き続き捜索を続けてくれ。
いやさ
Like, this is a game that's like set in a world where 50 years ago is the Middle Ages and now it's like 2020.
Huh, yeah.
Because like there was like a technological resource that just expanded everything.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's ask the mafia if they seen the little kid. your dumb ass out of here.
You ain't the mafia here. I can't believe you're asking. It's like you have to ask every single person.
Yeah, I played like a video game when I was 6 called Okage Shadow King. Well, we've seen it
Yeah.
one. And that one, to advance the story, you gotta talk to everybody at least twice for everything. Let's ask this cowboy-looking guy.
Yeah.
First off, that instrument, look how big it is.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The guitars look accurate though.
Yeah.
Want me to investigate this place? I think I've spoken to every. What about this guy?
Yeah.
Let me see. What if I only spoke to this guy and that this guy has like the useful information?
Yeah.
Don't tell me. I would have been pissed if that was actually the case. Like, yo, this whole time I should have been talking to that dude.
Yeah. I mean, I can't tell if it's like a kidnapping or he just like got lost. Like. Um.
2 games ago, this lady was actually a major boss fight.
Did you kidnap the child?
人形工房お久しぶり確かレンちゃんだったか
レディの名前をわざわざ確認するものじゃないわ。当然のように覚えていて、再会の
What?
ごめんこんなところでどうしたの一人でいるみたいだけどもしかして迷子になったとか
別にレンは迷子じゃないわ。そこの TPS
I can't tell if she's being smart by saying you have to remember a lady's name or.
It's like Japanese manners. You gotta like talk to a lady like, you know, closer than you actually are.
そう
Yeah.
なのかでもこの辺り子供が一人で寄りつくのは
別に危ないことはないわ。呼び込みのお兄さんも水野お姉さんもロジの夫のフロメルナさんたちも結構楽しい人たちだもん。
そうなのか
それと今日はお祭りを見物しに来てるの。お兄さんも見物したのかしら。
いや仕事を片付けているうちにしかし困ったな一人にするようなもんだし用事がなければ人形工房
Let's think of the motive. Like, what would the motive be for someone to like kidnap a kid and then be like, "Well, I did it."
You know, I actually watched a Let's Play of this game before I played it like a year ago because I never thought it would come out. So I know the answer to that question, but I also deliberately made myself forget some things.
Oh.
いや実は迷子を探していてさ
That happened to me a lot back in the day. I would look at a game that's like on a console that is like from way in the past I'll never get. I'm like, okay, I'll just
Yeah.
watch a Let's Play to see the story. Because I needed to see the story to this to understand Trails of Cold Steel 4, but then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, well, it's actually coming out, so I was a little overzealous.
今日のパレードで話しちゃったらしいんだけどまだ
写真か何か持っている？レンは知ってるかもしれない。
そうだな一応見てもらえるかなどうしたひょっとして
It's also weird. Like he has, I mean, not mutton chops, but like hair below his ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
そうか まあ仲間と手分けしてね早く探してご両親の元に返してあげたいんだけど
レンもこの子を探すのを手伝ってあげる。前に言ったでしょ。レンはかくれんぼが得意だって。この子がどこにいるか多分見つけ止められると思うわ。
Hide and seek. What does this have to do with?
この子を一人にするのも
Well, at this point, we don't know if the kid's been kidnapped or not. It seems that way, but
支援課で待ってもらってもいいし わかった。それじゃあよろしく。
By the time we get the answer, I'll be like, I don't know, falling asleep.
しばらく
Facts.
よろしくロンドン。
なあ、こちらこそ。
Alright. So let's see if our chances dramatically improve with her.
Yeah.
もしもし。
エリー、行政府の捜索が終わったがコリン君は見つからなかったけど、イタコを見た親御さんがいない状態でパレードの最後部分だった。
そうか。それって引き続き公安区の捜索を頼む。
It's a solid lead.
あの車両ね。
って聞いてたのか。どんな車両だったのね。
ミッシーっていうマスコットキャラが乗った車両よ。なかなか楽しいデザインだった。
なるほど。
Cat mascot.
いかにも子供がとなると出店は外してね。
Alright, so no more food stalls. Yep, he's not even asking them for if they've seen the kid.
Yeah.
Okay. What about balloon places?
Yeah.
Is he gonna be in the weapon shop? Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's check the department store, see if that's it. Oh,
Oh.
さす
it triggered a cutscene, so that means I did something right.
Yeah.
がここが一番。
でもさ、もう受付のお姉さんたちと子供客くらいでいいと。
なあ、レンちゃん。頭いいんだ。
ちょっと自
What up, though? They both have the same hat. Huh?
Yeah, work uniform.
Yeah.
I mean, their hair is slightly different.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta talk to receptionists and children. I like how they act as if, like, all kids know each other. It's funny seeing her move at the same exact speed as me.
Yeah.
Okay, what about this guy?
Oh, okay. Not a lot of info.
I think it makes a woman's ass look fat like a pair of heels.
I don't know. People still. I don't know why people always say, "Does this make me look fat?" Like, really?
Yeah, well, nowadays people want the ass to look fat, so
Yeah.
they want a different answer.
Yeah. I don't understand, like, I don't know, I guess just certain things that, like, have happened of, like, we have to, I don't know what it's like, culture changes or what the things people do that are different that we couldn't do before.
A lot of it is like demographic changes,
Yeah.
more immigration and things like that.
Yeah.
Of like people who like fatter asses.
Yeah. But like I don't know why like they need a black Shaggy, like really like
Like I said, the elites like
Yeah.
that stuff because, you know, we got no choice but to comply, so
Yeah.
it furthers the demoralization anyway.
Yeah. Have you seen this child?
Bitch, I'm a child. Okay, let's go to Chuck E. Cheese and see if we found a kid.
Okay. Oh god, I'm imagining a kid staying at Chuck E. Cheese.
Five Nights at Freddy's. You know what? I'm breaking into your kitchen. Look at that big ass suit, man. You can kill a
What?
motherfucker with that suit. You can throw a motherfucker in that soup and they'll die. Who's he trying to feed with that soup?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Soup was so big it almost killed you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Over designated areas. So, let's see.
I don't know, I wish there was like a navigation or like a hint system to find the kid.
What's funny is that I'm actually using a walkthrough. So just
okay.
check my phone right now.
Yeah.
The phone will be like, yo, check this place, dumbass.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Want to upgrade your weapons?
Wow.
Oh shit, that actually ended up being the right decision.
Wow. Da-da-da-da-da.
Alright, let's see. So, I'm gonna check the weapon shop. Think a kid was here?
Uh, How old do you have to be to buy a weapon?
I'm not
18 or
entirely
20?
sure. I guess it depends on what state you're in.
Yeah.
See, I'm just gonna return to my police dorm. Fuck you, man. I'm tired. I don't want to deal with this shit no more.
Yeah.
I hope the kid finds himself.
Yeah, just put a flyer, someone will find you.
Just have a funeral already. The kid's dead. The serial killer found him. Oh shit! I got a king burger.
Wow.
Let's see what the king burger does. Some kid's missing, and I'm looking for king burger in my menu. Okay, king burger restores 40% health and CP to 95%. This supreme burger is made sweet with acerbic tomatoes. Let's see.
I bet somebody would monopolize on a king burger.
Yeah. King burger. Yeah, Burger King, king burger. Someone.
Yeah.
They're like, you can't sue us, motherfucker. It's the same words, but not the same syntax.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a burger for kings, not a burger from a king of burgers.
Yeah.
Maybe he's in the car.
Yeah.
The fuck is... Hang on.
Also, he must have like a brother. Like he can't be the only kid. Like.
Let's see. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Oh shit! But I gotta go to West Street at some point to look for this because that's the next area.
Yeah.
But it's not letting me.
Is he an only child or?
I mean, like, when we went to the house, there was no one else there, so
Okay.
just little boy.
Yeah.
Maybe I gotta talk to everybody in the restaurant.
Huh.
What you gotta say about this big ass soup you have? Oh shit! I gotta talk to the restaurant owner.
Did you do something to this child?
Did you take him to Five Nights of Freddy's?
Oh boy.
Okay, Station Street, so that's this spot. Always the phone calls.
人が多すぎる。ただ町の南口から出たり、先ほどそちらを回った。
そうか、その調子で街の外に出てないと。
Did Lloyd really say, like, put the dog on the phone? Let me speak to him.
What the dog? Jeez. It's like, you know, a dog can't speak, right?
どちらかというとで、ごめんじゃん。
There's been so many sequels to this game that in the current game, this lady is actually in high school age.
My throat's getting bad. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. You'll probably find him, like, tonight, right?
Definitely. I'm thinking, like, this is gonna end in a boss fight, though.
Yeah. You find him and the boss is like, fight me, yeah.
まあ重要なことですか。
Um,
もう一つのはまさか。
yeah, alright, well, I guess I'll go to sleep.
Alright,
Alright, later.
君は
later.
ああ今はとにかく
Alright, so that just leaves Central Street and West Street.
もしもし。
Well, we've already been to Central.
そうか。しかし好奇心旺盛とか。
リオです。一応町の東口ですが、今港湾区を通って。
なあ、なあ、念のため。
行政区から歓楽街、裏通り、中央広場、東通りとパズの東通りに戻って港湾区あたり。そんなルートかも。
本当に鋭いな。俺も一応仲間が捜索しているから念のため西通りを確かめるけど構わないかな。
いいんじゃないかしら。選択肢を潰すのも。
Alright, so Western Street. Take a photo of us without our consent. No, that's actually a crime. Let's see. That's one thing a lot of people don't realize is illegal. And it's kind of those things where, because people take screenshots of each other so often, you know, myself included, they don't realize that, you know, doing stuff with that is actually, especially when non-consensual, well, purely with non-consensual, something you can get charged for. Which is so messed up because so many people are, you know, using pictures of each other to make like fake accounts or pseudonyms or aliases. Especially the blackfish or Korean fish. It's actually kind of crazy when you think about it. Look at this big ass salad, man. Oh, you know what would be a good hiding spot? Remember when took me a while to recall this puzzle? Oh man. Twice. Having your tea or coffee next to a book, not a smart idea. That's Ilya's apartment complex. Alright. Alright, let's see. Okay, I speak to nobody in here. So let's see. Guy was taking a flick of people without their permission. Let's see. So I feel like I've checked pretty much every place out. Let's see. Chasing. Where did text in red go? Let me keep this vertical, which it doesn't want to do. Let me see. We seem to be near the end of it at the very least. Oh shit, the lawyer. He got that kid ready,
はい、ロイドです。
ready to work in law firms. I like how she's kind of like listening in, getting close and shit.
ラーナ、それで匂いだっけ。もしかしてある程度密閉され匂いが外に漏れない場所、何らかの車両に乗り
そうなる。どこの車両に乗る？ところで誰か他にどこかで聞いたような。
いや、いろいろあってさ、とにかく一旦集まっ
ねえお兄さん、支援課の端末。
えちょっと待った。エリー、ティオ、ランディにも連絡して、その時に人と
ええ、分かった。よくわかりませんが、了解です。
ひょっとして動力ネットワークから車両の情報
Lloyd already figured she was Kitty, so
今から1時間以内にコアークのマウントクロスレベルの全ネット端末 IBC のメイン端末でそばかすのデータベースを利用させてもらおうかしら。
this is some frickin' Tesla era shit.
君は一体何者なんだ。有名な飲料紙の裏さん。
個人さんはレンの協力者というだけかけるまでに直してくれるレンの味方の一人。博士はちょっと信用できないから。
After Potter Mater got their asses beat in the second chapter.
博士、それにパパとママ
わからなくてもいいコーナークロスレベルのレン・キティという名前です。
やっぱりか。
昨日の間結構なとわか こ
確かああ
見つけた。来日運送会社の運搬手の次の日本からこの通信番号に連絡がある。あの子の行方が分かる。どう
さっきから
なるほど、あなたは
おいマジでどうなって
お姉さんも切れるの？それはまあ
よし早速連絡してもしもしどちら様クロスベよかったギルドか警察あたりに連絡でも俺どっちの番号も知らなくてそれで親父に連絡して落ち着いてください慌てているみたいですけどそれが男の子がどこかに行っちゃったんだ今俺西クロスベル回廊の途中で停車して物音がすると思って荷台を確かめたらチーズなんか忍び込んだらしくてこのままベルガード門に行くのもあれだし会社もそうしたら通信してる間にその子どっか
どうして
あ
そんな
まずいな
あ大至急そちらに向かあなたは下手に動かないでその子が戻ってくるかもしれないとにかく急いでくれ急いで西口に出ようそれとレンちゃん
全国足手まといになる。ここで待っててくれた。あの子の行方を突き止めてもらえだから例の最後にたとえたあなた
よくわからんが妙に時間が欲しい。ロイド連れて行こうぜ。
Randy can probably sense there's something to her.
レンちゃん君がただの女の子じゃないことは分かったけどそれだけは
分かったわ。変なことは
了解だよし西クロスベル
ええ了解。
I hate this shit. Man, why do I always freak the fuck out because I had no message? Let's West Crossbow Highway. Alright.
ティム
了解です。アクセス。どうやら町60セルジュほど先に運搬車の反応はあり
ってことはまずは運搬手
似たようなものをエプステインの人たちは
教授
祭壇の最新技術の成果があなたそれよりも今は先にかわいいかわいい
もちろんだ
とにかく急ぎましょう。
Alright, let's see. I don't know what 60 orange is supposed to be, but I feel like I just walked through 10.
ちょろいぜ。
Let's see. Alright, let me just pay attention to what I'm doing.
どこから聞こえ、南の方から。
ああ、警察が。
よし、急ごう。
Police Academy, so that's...
いた。
あれは
まずい。
あの数。レンさん。下がりなさい。おじさんだ。
任せろ。
残りはとっとと終わらせるぞ。行くぜ。
Alright, well...
ありがとう。
行きます。
任せてくれ。
Battle scope. Get your shit cooked up.
行くぞ。
Holy bullet.
みんな頑張って。ありがとう。助かりました。
おっしゃ。
お
These guys are surprisingly tanky. Didn't mean to do that, but craft. Heat. Come on. Okay, let's see, revives. Where's the revival? Okay, you're dead. Fearless. Alright, let's see. Who needs it more? You do. Let's see who needs it more. let burn damage do its thing. Oh shit. So they're both dead, basically. Burn really did its thing right there.
正直あ
そうだ、レンちゃんとコリン。
君の事情は知らない。でもきっと君は君の大切な他ならぬその腕に感じてるのかも。不甲斐ないけど俺たちは君の手伝いでもね君の大切なものをね。
They synced up.
さっきその大急ぎでも君が一番の子を当然紹介する。
必要ない。レンの名前の存在をその人たちに伝える必要はない。
I like how her voice changed right there. She's no longer doing that QT stuff.
なあね、君が普通の物差しで測れるあの大釜を投擲するその子の居場所を特定した論理的あまりに多彩すぎて現実味がない君がいわゆる本当の意味での天才である。
お兄さんやっぱりレンのあらゆる情報を取り込み処理し戦闘技術もハッキングも博士論文の人形の操作もお茶会の作法も全てその本質によっているという
博士論文ってつまり何をどうすれば自分の望みを
そうよ。どんな望みでもレンは叶える正確にはどうやったら世界にされる。
なるほどね。だったら君は一体どんな願いでも世界が叶えてくれるおヒントでも今の君はどこに帰ればいいかわからなくていや帰るべき場所なのにいくつもの大きなそうなんじゃない。全ては俺の直感と憶測だ。だが困っている女の子がいたらなるべく助けになってあげる。一緒に帰ってあげることはできなくても岩を取り除く。
お兄さん推理だけじゃなくてもうあなたなんかレンに
もちろんわからないさ。それも君が頼りたいと思う人はでも転がって俺たちにも任せられるように。
ロイドハロルドさんがそちらにお通しする。
いやそのなんだったらクローゼットの中に ちらにお通ししてくれ。
失礼します。
レンちゃんは？
いや、ちょっとそこのクローゼットみたい。
また。
なんか事情。
皆さん、何かお礼を言ったらいいかい？
そんな。
その皆さんが見つけてくれた。本当に。
大丈夫？
どうしてさ。ゴリ。あれ、どうしてパパと。
ダメだぞ。
ミッシーの車を追いかけかくれんぼして荷物ばっかりのこと外見てたらすごく綺麗で、それで
すみれ色。
お姉ちゃん、優しくていい匂い。それでね、パパ
その息子。
コリン外国の旅行者みたいで、身元は。
そうだったの。
そんなこともね。ゴリ
よかったらこちらは。
ありがとうございます。しかし、これもエイドスとあの子の。ああ、いえ。
あなた、ここまでしていただいたの。
そうだね。私たち夫婦はかつて娘を7年以上。
その
不幸な事故で。事故かな。私たちは。そいつは8年前駆け出しの貿易商だった私は拡大するクロスベルの貿易その結果、共和国方面に危険な相場多額の債務を負うことになった。幼い娘を連れながらの逃亡生活。名度の債権者にまでこのままでは悪名高いマフィアが出張それを恐れた私たちは共和国に住む信頼できる友人です。全て借金を片付けて完全に。幸い頼りになる先生の骨やつてを生かして自由に立て直し
Probably Grimwood.
なんとか1年で借金これでやっと娘に会える。そう思って娘を預けた。不審火だったそうです。その頃組織だった放火強盗時私の友人宅は郊外にあったためそして預けた。私たちは反響欄になって娘を探しですが遺体の状況はどれもひどく私たちの娘は、私たちのあの子を死の運命に逃げられながらこのまま夫婦二人でそんな時に分かったんです。妻がコロナに現金のものでそれが分かってから私たちは生きる気力を取り戻しました。
So is the kid 6 or 7? No, I think the kid is 6 because they sent her away at 8 years ago. They came back 7 years ago. So after 9 months, yeah, it's a 6-year-old.
誠実なそうしてコリンが生まれ私たちは徐々にですがその間私たちは自分たちの不甲斐なさのせいで娘を亡くしてしまった私たちを犯してしまった。これが私たち夫婦が背負った罪。すみません。長々とつまらない。
そんなことが。
そう
いいの話。
ですが、この子が大きくなりいつしか私たちは罪悪感に苛まれるようになりあの小さな手を苦しくても辛くてもそんな後悔ばかり。
そこで私たちは改めてコリンを授かることができたのに亡き娘とだからこそ私たち一家は絶対にそれが娘に身勝手な理屈なのは100も
ハロルドさん、それもまた。
ああ変に悔やしかし コリンを助けてくれたあの子も
それでまるで皆さんそのお嬢さんを見かけた改めてお会いして心から
わかりました。もし連絡がついたら。帰ったよ。もう出てきたのだ。よかったのか。追いかければまだ間に合う。
I mean, she knows where the residential district is, so one of the reasons is, I guess, seeing if she could go back with them. And Potter Maru shows that she did have that attachment, but evidently they have that other kid, and I guess she feels like they moved on. I feel like she watches them from a distance instead of being someone that's actually present. It would really open old wounds, possibly, for them, but also I noticed people like this kind of have this apprehension their entire lives. And she has her own family.
まっとうな人間には想像もつかない事情を口出せることだ。
私も同感です。そんな顔しないで。
そっか、力になれて。
お姉さんたちも感謝しているわ。本当に良かったの？
ああ、でも
ロイドさんのこと。
いや、
ごめんください。
今のは
1階からみたいな。あら、
君たちは。
こんにちは。いきなりごめんね。連絡もなし。
お邪魔かと思ったんですけど、至急確認したいことがあって。少しだけお時間をいただけませんか。それは構わない。
シュバルツオークションの件。あれはちょっと、それよりも今日の午後、ロイド君がある人物、
すみれ色の髪、多分白いドレスを着ていた。それって
レンちゃんのこと。
やっぱりちょっと待って、あの子。ああ、僕たちも数ヶ月でもやっぱりエステル。
大丈夫。安心したら。よーし。こうなったらよ、徹底的にマークをかけて。
おいおみ、
マナといい。すごいモテっぷりですね。
まさかあの子、さすがに若すぎるし、いろいろ危ない。遊撃。
でも私たちのこの半年以上、ずっとあの子を捕まえて。それは深い事情。いやもうすっごく話す。クロスベルに来てからは私も一通り知っちゃったし。
Yeah, she's like such an overplayed character in second chapter that this subplot, which is by the way my second favorite section of the game besides the first 30 minutes, it retroactively makes second chapter better. Because second chapter makes such a big deal about Ren as a character and Estelle's attachment to Ren, which kind of parallels her attachment to Joshua and the traumas that he went through that she didn't know growing up with him her entire life. It ended up being kind of interesting.
ほら、君がそこヘイワース夫妻の情報も集まったし。
そうよね。
ヘイワース夫妻、ハロルドさんたちのことが。
なんでロイド君。
いや、それは
どうやら今日の出来事を。
そういうわけで。
Her head is so downcast in this.
エステル。
やだな。
エステル。
ごめんねヨシア。それにロイド君たちも。でも私なんて言ったらいいのかわかん。捨てられたんじゃないって、ちゃんと愛されていたんだって。
Yeah, the way she saw it as a kid, she thought that she was abandoned, and that's what gave her the darkness that she had when she was in Ouroboros.
ハロルドさんたちの話、いくつもの悲しい偶然と、その結果、とても過酷な道を歩いてきたあなたがパテルモテルを作り出すことで真実を突き止めることが、それは。
なるほど。幼いのに。
ですが、それではない。それどころか。
だからこそ僕たちは彼女が調べた限り真実は悲しかった。だからきっと。でももうその必要。ああ、少なくとも彼女は。そうか、ありがとう。なんだ。それに支援家の皆さんもなんて俺が言ったんだ。成り行きみたいなものだったし。
決めた。最大の障害が見てなさい。このまま外堀を埋め尽くした上で。
いやー、なんだか知らんが、それ。
なんというか。
調子に乗ったと。
ロイド君、改めて本当に。
エステル。
エステル。
今後もうお互いいざという時は。
いやー、あの二人どんだけ。
リベールの異変について真相はそれに最先端技術でエプスタイン財団。まさかそのような。
ああ、まあヨシは曰くクロスベルの結社の。
もしかしたら帝国と共和国の両国の諜報関係者も多く入り込んでいる。
それはそれで。
謎の結社か。はい、ま、どれも厄介なのは変わる。
ですね。
チュアース、ライムス運送会社です。あなたは。
You're just gonna bust through like that?
いや、昨日はお疲れ。でもよかったよ、親御さん心配。
あんたの方は。
ああ、配達が遅れ。親父、社長の方からはそこまでお咎めはされなかったぜ。ま、ちゃんと社内をチェックしろって一発原稿はもらっちまったけどさ。
Okay, so he got employed by his pops. He's just trying to brush it off.
まあその程度で。
おっと、あんたたちに。
警察本部。
いや、なんでも朝一番。はい、これ。これは
随分。
それじゃ配達があるんで俺。
また迷子に忍び。
肝に銘じと。
それで
差し出キティから見たい。
連鎖。
シュバルツ。
どうしたん。
確か各国の。
それどうして私たちが。
あの子に関しては深く考えて。それより
そうね、高級感のあるあつらえという金色のバラの子。
本日夜7時、保養地ミシュラン。
なあ、
Looks like you need new duds.
あんな風に。
皆まで言わなく。
ま、生前。
課長が今日も本部に出ているの。
俺のわがままに。
私はある意味 あなた以上にシュバルツオークションに興味がある。私の属していた世界に近い人たちが集まるみたいだし。
She's got to see what her affluent peers are doing. Make sure they're not up to no fuck shit. Only for people to speak to this chapter, and there's a hidden quest, so 1, 2. Alright, so there's not a lot of moving pieces here. This is kind of like the go home show.
私は純粋にレンさんが言っている面白い出物というのに。
ま、俺はゴージャスでセレブなパーティーすうまいもんを目当てにしてセレブで高値なお姉さん
He's just trying to turn up so that he can fulfill his trope.
捨てはないだろうが。
今日は最終日だ。昼までに一通り仕事を片付けて本当にオークションに潜入するか。
そんじゃ残った仕事を
一応新しく
Alright. Check requests.
皆さんあれねまたよろしく。
Alright, let's see. Urgent request from City Hall. Rains Mountain Path. Fuck it. So the way I'm gonna wrap this stream up is by having a little boss fight. Because I have a little bit of a window of opportunity for that, and it'll give me less work for next week. But this is the final day of chapter 3, so items, let me, out of curiosity, check. Quartz, equip, ingenuity. So I have 5U materials. I can use that to upgrade Ellie McDowell's weapon. Equipment. Yarme factory. Let's see. Customize. Cyclotron. Heat device. Customize. Heat device. Evil snake. Soul kiss. Soul kiss. See. Okay, so we already have a soul kiss. Heat device. We already got a heat device. Let's see, Evil Snake. So, I guess I should save it because I don't want to use an Ares rod. Thing is, TO's strength stat is absolutely fucking worthless aside from a couple crafts, I think including her S-craft. So, just based off that information alone, I really don't give too much of a shit. But that was definitely my second favorite part of the game when I watched the LP. of it from Feral Fiasco last year or the year before. It's most certainly my favorite part of Chapter 3, and I thought we were going to get it last session, but that wasn't really the case. It's such a well-written moment that retroactively makes second chapter a better game, and makes this portion of Trails from Zero somewhat worth the price of admission, because you don't really get genuinely emotional moments like that. The Final Fantasy games try to have stuff like this, but they oftentimes fall short. And these motives that are like easy to connect to and grab the heartstrings of the audience. I mean, this was well built up, foreshadowed, and it makes more sense if you played second chapter. Like, self-contained, I don't think it would hit the same way. Like, you would see, like, why are these characters so emotional? It's because we know Ren went through shit. We've seen her experiences, we've seen Estelle and Joshua's experiences. And these are, I recently spoke about how like the payoffs that Kondo does or Stem's not that good. This is a good payoff. Fourth chapter has payoffs. This has good payoffs. Not for like the arc stuff itself, but when it like pays off something from the previous arcs and has some like real emotional, not just like unnecessary lore, but gives closure to characters. That stuff is when the payoffs that Kondo does are at their most superlative. Everything else you might say, okay, well, this could have been done better, that could have been done better, and you'd be right. I thought the whole Great Twilight thing was a payoff. The second chapter is just full of flaws. Azure has a lot of flaws with its writing. Cold Steel 2 has some issues. People like those because I think when it comes to Cold Steel series, they don't like when the stories are too chill with it. But I think like games like this that try to be more chill with it work best because it works to the strengths of this writing, which is world building, understanding like the quieter, more subdued parts of character arcs and character development. Will make me spill my yak, motherfucker. See, we're getting you material ass. It makes it like tempting to try and like spend some of that shit, but that's not such a good idea. Okay, let's see. How many side quests do we have? Just regular side quests. City Hall. Yeah, it's like 2 plus a hit, and telling it urgent request kind of like tripped me up, but it's in the blue section, so I gotta keep that in mind. Sighted on a tunnel on Lane's mountain path. Oh, it's mountain path, not moon. Gotta keep that in mind. This might be my least favorite game in the series. Fucking hell. I guess the most compelling way to put it, because I gotta put it into like elevated words. I'm better at that with text and off the cuff oration while multitasking. I like the character related payoffs in this series more than some of the louder, more dramatic payoffs. It's the quiet moments that get paid off that really make the series a bit more understandable and enjoyable, because you don't really get that in fiction as much. Everything is much more conspicuous, and the story works well because this writing style works well because of the inconspicuous stuff. The subdued moments, the stuff where you get to see sides of characters that you usually don't see in, let's say, a Final Fantasy where everything has to be like all action all the time because Sakaguchi taught people how to like assume the reader has like ADHD or something. Alright. Okay, let's see. Seal. Alright, let's see. Tira. Alright, so I gotta get something to cure my poison. Trying to get back up. Alright, battle scope, let's see what you got going on. Okay, you burn up quickly. Craft, see burn. I got that ability to boost his CP up dramatically. Alright, just don't hit Lloyd. Alright, let's see. Items. King Burger. Do I want to pull out the Chekhov's gun for this stream or nah? Someone's poisoned, but it's not me. Anyway. I assume a hot pot would be like a group dish, so it would have an AoE effect, but I guess not. Okay, I got a critical heal, so it's gotta be you. Yeah, just blast away, man. I'm gonna charge something up. Alright, let's see. Reviving bomb, antidote. So alright, let's see. Holy bullet, I can't use. Strike bell. Who do I want to get it more? This is actually a nice skill, all things considered. It's like a chrono break. Alright, let's see. What do I have you do? Maybe I should have got Lloyd that instead. Let's see, art. Alright, let's see. Art, Bayless. Just don't hit T.O.
ダメですありがとう
Alright, let's see. They always target the guys that have like least amount of health. If they can spatially get to it. Bayless.
なんとかしないと
Alright, well, let me use this as an opportunity to get more S breaks. Ellie will be alright because the other dude's paralyzed and burned. Alright, I'll res you. Boiled fish, hot pot. Alright. Alright, let's see. Anything that cures poison, like a detox food. Probably garlicky as shit. Alright, Tira. See, I don't have enough CP, let's see. Yeah, I would have had to get like some poison resistant equipment if I wanted to do this in nightmare mode, because the way I'm doing it now, I'm doing it all types of wrong. Alright. It's over. Mercuria. Let's see. Guess you'll toss an antidote on yourself. Wake your ass up. Alright, cool. You know what, just to keep the tally up. Seven new materials. Shit. Come chapter 4? Let me look at how many I have so far. I think I should have like, yeah, 14, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Because we had 5 in the beginning. We got 2 from fighting enemies around here and 7 from this battle. It's basically 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 7. That's going to do it for tonight. This has been your boy, MrWonka7. Thank you guys for watching, and suck my dick. I'll be streaming again Monday.